Hey, sexy people, welcome to Ask a Sex Goddess. I am Taylor Sparks, your erotic educator and sex goddess for Sisters of Sexuality and OrganicLovin.com. You know, one of the questions that I get, and I get a lot of questions, I get a lot of DMs, and people ask me a lot of questions at events. So I thought I would share some of my answers here. But you all are familiar with the five love languages, right? The five love languages book says that we all have this love tank on the inside, and when we are loved in the manner that we wish to be loved, we feel like we are loved. And when we are not being loved the way that we want to be loved, we don't feel love. So the five love languages are physical touch, acts of service, quality time, gift giving, and words of affirmation. But one question that I got not too long ago was, are the five love languages important? And my short answer is yes, and the longer answer is because love is a decision. Like, we decided when we by choice to love somebody, and why would we not want to love them the way that they wish to be loved? Because really, by the time we get to our 30s, late 20s, we kind of look over our shoulder and be like, I'm doing okay. I've had a relationship or two. It turned out not so bad. And, you know, I think I'm doing the right thing. And we tend to love, manage, parent, teach, lead in the manner that we have been loved, taught, managed, led, if you will. So we just tend to kind of do what has been working. So learning how to love your partner the way that they wish to be loved, it could be a little challenging, meaning that, let's say physical touch is your partner's love language, and you're not the touchy-feely, hug me, kiss me, hold my hand type of person. But again, love is a decision. It's a choice. So it could be a little bit of an adjustment for you to hold their hand more, to touch them more. But if you've made the choice to love them, then do it, because it's important to them. And just as you want to be loved in the manner that you wish to be loved. So I remember with my husband at the time, and his love language was words of affirmation. So it was always like, oh, you're the best. You hear the birds? You're the best, and you're one of the greatest fathers. And I'm not the girl that, that wasn't my love language. So I was like, well, why do I got to tell him how amazing he is? And a good friend of mine said, what, he is amazing, isn't he? I'm like, yeah, but I don't need nobody tell me how good I am. I know I'm good. She said, but what skin is it off of your nose to tell him, if you know that's what makes him feel loved? And she had a really good point. So I'm like, right. So it was an effort to kind of like, hey, you're amazing. Oh, wow. Really love the way you did that. You are one of the best. And after practicing and doing it on a regular basis, it became habit forming. But the same could be said for acts of service, which is my love language, right? So I'm like, you took out the trash? Somebody gonna get a BJ later. You cleaned out the refrigerator? We should go to the bedroom. So, like, seriously, acts of service is like my thing. Doing things for me, but it might not have been my partner's thing. But because my partner realized that it was important to me, they made a concerted effort to do what made me feel loved. So that's the long answer, but the short answer is yes. The five love languages are important. If you've never read the book or taken the assessment, Google it, and I'm sure you will get some answers you will enjoy. Have an amazing rest of your day. Bye-bye.